Section 3. Connection to manifestation. The connection between the observer effect in quantum mechanics and the concept of manifestation, particularly in the context of the law of attraction, is often metaphorical and speculative. But here are some points to consider regarding the connections between the observer effect and manifestation. Some proponents of the law of attraction and manifestation theories draw metaphorical parallels between the observer effect and the power of conscious intention. They suggest that just as the act of observation influences the behavior of quantum particles, the focused attention and positive intention of an individual can influence their experiences and the outcomes in their life. In the realm of conscious creation and manifestation, the idea is that individuals have the power to shape their reality through their thoughts, beliefs, and intentions. The metaphorical connection to the observer effect implies that the act of consciously focusing on a desired outcome can influence the manifestation of that outcome. Some metaphysical or spiritual perspectives delve into what can be described as quantum mysticism, where quantum principles are intertwined with consciousness and the nature of reality. However, these interpretations often go beyond the scientific consensus and may be more philosophical or speculative in their nature. Many scientists and skeptics argue against the direct application of quantum principles to consciousness and manifestation. They emphasize the difference in scale and complexity between the microscopic world of the quantum mechanics and the macroscopic world of everyday experiences. While the application of quantum principles to consciousness is still a topic of exploration. But there is ongoing research in the field of quantum biology and quantum cognition. These areas investigate whether and how quantum effects may play a role in biological processes and cognitive functions. In summary, the connection between the observer effect and manifestation is often made metaphorically rather than as a scientifically established relationship. But with this being said, let's take an everyday observer effect and conscious creation in action. Have you ever been thinking about someone and then suddenly they phone you? Or you hear news about them off somebody else? Or you just have that gut feeling that something is just not quite right? A bit of an eerie feeling. And then suddenly you see or hear negative news. Another example is when one of your ears may be burning because someone is talking positively or negatively about you. Or one of your hands is itchy depending on financial news coming or going out of your life. These small and subtle identifiable effects over time have been dismissed and discarded as old wives' tales or falsehood. But the truth is, humans have more than the 5 senses that we are told. We have a 6th sense, and we have the ability and the power of energy, which seems to have been hidden from us. And allowing these feelings to flow and recognizing them allows us to begin the process of knowing the true power that we possess. I would like to share with you a positive example from my own life, where I can now look back and see where this was in action, long before I had any idea or this knowledge. This positive example happened to me when I was around the age of 18. Unfortunately, I found myself homeless and sleeping in the back of a friend's car over several nights. And during this time, I would spend time thinking about my dream partner. The partner that I would like to meet and what she would look like. And I used to think to myself that somewhere out there in the world, she's currently going about her day, not knowing that one day we would be destined to meet. I envisioned what she would look like, her personality, how we would be together. Within a few months of that, I found myself on a lad's holiday in Benidorm, and on the very first night in the set of the strangest of circumstances, I would meet that very person that I had dreamt about and thought about while sleeping homeless in the back of the car. And 27 years later, and 2 children, we are very much still together.